Welcome. Welcome to Watching with Styles. We're going to get into this thing. Don't want to keep you guys too long, especially since it's not us. So, want to start this thing out for the first time. I'm going to get this thing right, and it's not even our defense. I don't know these guys' system. I don't know 100% of their defensive and offensive packages. But I feel like my football knowledge is pretty good that I can decipher it to a point. Again, if you have any questions, you can hit me up on Periscope. I'm watching that. You can hit me up on Twitter at vstyle17, and you can also hit me up on YouTube. So let's get into this thing. Questions are always welcome. Always. That's why I do this. I do this to help the fans out with understanding what's going on without pulling out their hair completely. So even though I pull out my hair too, so that's why I do this, and it also eases my I don't know what the word is, especially when we play, it eases my anxiety, my festivity, I guess. But let's get into this. Florida is up 38-21. I'm telling you, I watched this game, the first half again, and this will be my first time watching the second half. That game was super close, man. It not even close to what the score says. Georgia just missed some opportunities. I want y'all to see this, and this is what fans don't understand sometimes, is route combinations. This is a first down route combination. Is there anyone, do you see anyone really deep? This guy is just clearing out for this out route. The one thing that I do like, what Florida identified, and we talked about this on Monday. Oops, jeez. I hope I don't have this issue again today. I hope I don't have this issue. Some reason, I got kicked out again, guys. I apologize. Let's see if this thing will work. If not, we will extend this to Friday, and I'll try to troubleshoot what's going on. It just bailed on me for no reason. Maybe it doesn't like Georgia and Florida. Could that be it? It just despises those two teams? Maybe that's it. I'm going to leave it to that. Hopefully that's the reason. First down play. Now, Florida has identified that these guys like to play a lot of man, right? We are hooked up, and this linebacker has that guy, and this linebacker has the running back. Straight man to man. I call it too high man under. Oops. It's too high man under. So you got your two safeties here playing over the top of all the man underneath. So that protects you from these guys underneath getting beat deep without any help over the top to prevent them from scoring. But basically all they doing is isolating these linebackers. They did it all game. All they're going to do is they just going to clear this guy out and run this guy on an out route, which he's already out leveraging that linebacker. That linebacker's on the hash. The tight end is on the top of the numbers. He's already beat on the out route. However, those linebackers are fast, but man, he's got to read, zone read, then get to his man. It's a little difficult if you don't read the freaking lineman. This guard is not firing off the ball. It's obvious pass. See, this is when if I was coaching, I will always stand back here. I don't want to stand on the sideline practice, because if I'm back there, I can see these guys' eyes and see, do they have good eye discipline. eye discipline is a problem right here. A big problem. You read, I don't know, for people who this might be their first time, for people who have watched it many times, I sound like a broken record. You read, linebackers read through the offensive lineman to the quarterback. You reading these guys are going to give you the first indication of run or pass. All right? They can fool you on occasion, but the majority of the time they're not. This guy needs to be keyed in to the guard in front of him and see if he's firing off. If he's not, he's got to get his eyes on this man. Period. It happens quickly, but when you train for this in practice, see that? It is no way they are crossing these two guys because that's too far for that guy to run. He identifies pass. Watch. He takes a step back. This guy doesn't identify pass until it's too late. Now he's going to try to retreat. And he's already out leveraged. He's beat right now. Now, sometimes you might not have man. Sometimes they try to play the linebackers underneath coverage. Not man. They just try to play coverage. Hook the curl the flat, whatever the coach decides. It's usually man, they hook the curl to protect the middle. But this linebacker reads it right. He reads quarterback eyes, but he's just too far away. There's no way that's this guy. And fans will say, oh, why is 32 so far away? No, no, sir. It's this guy. If it's not man, even if it's not man, and he's playing zone underneath linebacker, he should be getting depth, forcing them to throw it to him. Trask don't want to throw it here. He wants to attack downfield a little bit. Now, I just want to keep showing you guys. Look at these routes. 5-yard route, 5-yard route. That's like an 8-yard route. It's a first down passing play, trying to get ahead of the chains. And they got him. That's the linebackers perform. I don't know who the linebacker coach is, but I'm going to tell you one thing. He's cursing the storm when they watch this film. He's very disappointed. I hope you guys just really realize. Now, the only bad thing about college is the offensive lineman can get deeper down the field, and the pros is 1 yard. I think in college it's 3 yards. So these linemen can get pretty far down the field. But I'm just pause this. They're not firing off. They're not firing off. Why are they so aggressive? This is what Mullins identified on film. The aggressiveness of these linebackers. RPO, hit them right over the top. It's simple. Right over the top. Now, I'm a little petty a little bit. I'm a Scorpio, so I'm a little petty. So fans, that wasn't a 20-yard throw. That was just a 10-yard throw. You don't have to stretch the field 30, 40 yards to be effective in a passing game. You just need the guys to get open. You need quarterbacks to make the right read. It's really just that simple. It really is just that simple. Now they stretched it here. Now, how many times have we seen our offensive tackle make their defensive end running around the horn and we escape either outward this way, so it gives them a chance to chase you down, or we go this way and get sacked? Trask does, steps up in the pocket. There's no one in his lap right here. He's got room to step up in the pocket, which gives these guys a little extra time to get open. We are not doing that as well as we should. Step up in the pocket, eyes downfield, His head never dropped. Watch his head. His head never drops. Remember that game last week We're at a quarterback who head drop. Trask head does not drop. He feels the pressure, feels the pocket, steps up, eyes downfield, finds an open receiver. As a DB, I hate this because it just gave this guy about a second and a half longer to try to get open. It's really that simple. This guy's covered. This guy's semi-covered because if you throw it, you're scared that he's going to come off. This guy's covered. You identify the long guy open. He's open. Right in the middle, right in front of you. That's easy pickings. Now, this is what Georgia's good at. That front is exceptional. Georgia loved the corner blitz. That's a good route. Oh, well, maybe not. Because I think Trask, is that a blue? No, they just rushing 4, right? Or they rushing 5? They're rushing 4. But this is the great thing about running kind of a 3-4. They rush 4, but it's not your traditional. They drop this guy in the coverage, and they rush the linebackers with these two defensive linemen. So it's still 4, but they overloaded one side. You watch it. They overloaded one side, make him think he's coming, so he occupies himself. Now you got 3-on-3, and they run a twist with a line. That's very good. Oh, my goodness. That's a good stunt there. Because they probably, I don't know if they were sliding this way because the center is just putting his hands out for that nose guard. So now you got really 3-on-2. So the guard thinks he has him. He vacates. Now they got 3-on-1 really. If you look at it, they got 2-on-1 here. Then this guy's coming free. He's late. 2-on-1. He don't know what to do. Now, I think Trask, see, this is the thing. The receiver has to read blitz, which he doesn't because he see this guy falls off. Trask thinks it's a hot route. He's going to run it out. Well, I think this is Tony. Runs it out, but then he cuts it back up. He has a double move because he doesn't see. It's not a blitz, though, really. So it's like, well, whom do you fault? This is just a great deep. This is on the defense. They only rushing 4. It's not a blitz. A blitz has to be 5 or more. So, in essence, Tony does, in my opinion, do the right thing. And Trask does the right thing because he's getting blitzed. So, cue that up on the defense calling the perfect call for that play. Now, Georgia's still, I mean, to think about it, Georgia's down, what is it, 21-38? 3 possessions? Good throw. That's quality. People don't understand how long a throw that is. That is a long throw. That's 10, 12 yard this way, right? 10 to 12 yards this way, but then he completes it. That's another 30 yards probably that way. 53 is like 20. Yeah, it's almost 30 yards that way. So that pass, it's like a 20-yard throw, man. I had to show my engineering geekness. That's on the money. Like I said, Georgia just didn't capitalize on the opportunities that they had. Gotta get that one. Oh, you gotta complete that one. Great read. But I'm going to show you something. It's a good read. But, and I understand, but they even. If they even, he leaving. Because he just got out of back pedal. Sheesh. But he's got to make that pass, though. That's not a difficult pass because he's not in front. It's not like he has to throw it over the top. All he got to do is lead him to the open area. Look at that void. Look at that void. That's a huge void. All he's got to do is lead him probably about right in here. Bring that ball down. On top of that, you exposing him. Oh, you got to make that throw. Now, I don't know if that shoulder is hurting. I think that's what I think. Because earlier he would step up in the pocket. He's got a valley to step up in the pocket. Or he needs to go now. If you're going to escape, you need to escape now with some sense of urgency. It's third down, I think. Or is it second? Looks like it's second. You got to make that. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Opportunities. Dude, this is pitch and catch. There's nothing in your line of sight. You do a great job extending the play by shuffling the pocket, buying time. I don't know if you can get in college. You can't get more open than this. He's open. Get it to him. I don't mind you having him get down, protecting him from this guy potentially coming in and taking his head off, but you got to make that, man. You can't throw that far behind to get picked. See, even the good quarterbacks in the conference, Mr. Wide Open guys, Georgia had a problem in the secondary. They had a problem. They tried to identify this wheel route. I think they tried to help the linebackers with the defensive backs. But what they doing that, they left this guy wide open. Just watch. Watch what happens. Because the corner, they should have the safety since they know what they're running. Because remember, I know the formation without even paying attention. They run this 3 wides over here. Line up the running back weak. Because this is the strong side of the field. Lines him up weak to put this linebacker on an island. And they run some type of whatever. Here, wheel route. Well, if I know that, I'm going to have this guy leave this guy alone. I'm telling him, you straight man. And I'm going to help. If I'm the safety, I'm going to help this guy out on the wheel route. This guy should not be involved because he's playing this guy man to man. It's impossible unless you realize in the game that all they doing, they consistently running him here. So what you could do is play in and out with this. And once he goes inside, once he goes here, this guy drives and then this guy helps on the wheel route. Now you can do that. But here, they both are on it. But who's on this guy? He's wide open. He's still wide open. With nobody around him. Sometimes the quarterback misses the wide receiver too. See how they just do it again. All they doing, look at the formation. Okay. Oh my goodness. I guarantee you, this is why I keep saying this is on players. It's players. It's a player league. It's not high school. It's a player league. I guarantee you, without a shadow of a doubt, I would put a lot on what I'm about to say. That the coaches said, when they come in this formation, we are going to do X, Y, Z. Now, the problem is the defensive players have to take it in and take it in onto the field after halftime. And I've watched this. This is my first time watching it, but the second half, they line up in the same formation, different variation. This guy off. Sometimes it's a closed formation. Closed, what I mean is there's a tight end on the line of scrimmage and it's closed. There's nothing outside of it. Sometimes they have a guy split out. But it's the same deal. It's a weak back with a receiver on that side. And all they're doing is isolating these freaking linebackers. That's all they're doing. All they're doing is isolating linebackers. Now, this looks like a zone. See, this is the... let me see if this is... See, it's hard to tell because it looks like single high man under. And the reason why I say that is because they're turning and they're looking at the receiver. So if that's the case, it seemed like that guy's man. If that's the case, these linebackers have got to widen out. This linebacker needs to widen out with that back. He should be here. He should be, I don't know how they teach it. He's okay, but this guy needs to widen out with that running back. With him not being widen out, guess what they do? They rub him all the way down the field. This receiver rubs that linebacker. Watch. Davis freaking killed him. He didn't really even get rubbed. I thought he was going to get rubbed. This is what Georgia's good at. That defense is not that bad. I said it before we played them. I said it. These guys on the back end are suspect. And we could not make them pay for it. That secondary is suspect. And it's not suspect because they don't have talent. It's suspect because of the scheme they run. They put a lot of pressure on these defensive backs. A lot. In these linebackers. When you play man, it's a lot of pressure. But right here is their bread and butter. Now, this is perfect call by the DC and the players execute. This is execution. This is execution to the most. Now, this is one advantage of playing man. But I want you to see how these guys, these defensive backs, react. They coming. It's coming. Linebackers sprinting. Now, they made it easier by running to the field. Running to the boundary. So these big guys don't have that far to run. But these guys are coming. Look at that safety. He's coming. Now, whoever that is got to get off that block, though. That's not very good. See, now he did this earlier, and this is the same problem we have. I don't know when we're reading, when we're not. This is an obvious pull. Look, this guy almost take that freaking handoff. Look at that. He almost takes the handoff. Now he's got room. See, to me, it might be a call pull, because why is this lineman blocking here? It's weird. Who's he going for? One move, ball game. Good read, if they read it. I hope it's a read. Free play. Throw it down. That's what I'm talking. Just throw it. It doesn't matter. Let's see if we can get a PI. See if we can get a lucky bounce, get a touchdown. This is the 50-50 that I would always keep. This is a 50-50 that I was always keep. Because he's not coming down totally, but he's making movement. I think I can beat him to the sideline. That was my thought process. I thought I could beat this guy. Because he's got to turn and run. And I'm going to at least get 3 yards. I might get more. Especially against a team who plays man-to-man. Because I'm not scared of one of those defensive backs coming off. Look, this is the difference. Georgia receivers got behind Florida all day. They couldn't connect. Florida running backs got behind Georgia's running backs all day. But Trask connected the majority of the time. That's really the difference in the game. That really is the difference. There were opportunities where Georgia had a chance, but they just couldn't. See, now this is the one where you can't step up in the pocket. The guy comes, right? He spins in the middle. Now he's in your lap. You can't come. Now, here's the deal, though. With him going inside, there's no contain. Now there's no problem. There's no problem with you coming here. But now when you come, you got to keep your eyes down the field. Let's see why. No, there's no one open. And no one trying to get open. If you here, why not go back there or turn up the field? Something. You see him coming to you. You got to do something different. Make yourself available. When I scramble, I wanted my receiver to go deep. Because it's a little easier to throw the deep ball. Not saying you're going to complete it, but you can't take that tap. Oof. This Cook guy, man, I'm telling you. I'm not a Georgia fan, but I like that kid. What happened there? They got gashed. Looked like a blitz, huh? See, this is when looks like they slanted. Huh. It's good. This is a perfect call. They slanted. So you got one guy, you got a pulling guy, and you can get this lineman. I don't know if this happened. You can get this guy since he slanted. You can get him to come off, block this guy. You can come and block that guy, and you create a nice little valley there. I'm not sure that's what happened, but let's see. Yep, he goes to him. They slanted away, and good read by the running back, and that's almost 6. Oh no! Oh, did that ball hit him in his hands and he just dropped it? Oh, that's in his hands. Oh, that's unacceptable. He pulled back from he's not even on the center. He pulled back from the center too early. Got to stay in there, get the ball. Not sure that was going to be anybody open anyway. From what I saw just then. Let's see. Well, number 4, the running back. I don't know what he was going to do after this. If he was going to, I don't know what's over the top of him. But he could have been that way. He would have been open. Got him. He got 2 guys open. I'm not even sure if that's the right route. This is the problem. It is 3rd and long. Got to be 3rd and 13 or more. These linebackers, gotta get to the sticks. They have to. You gotta get to the sticks. Force them to throw it. Force them to throw that ball in here. And trust your tackling ability. They don't get any depth. Watch what happens. This is on the linebackers. They're in two high safeties, which means one of these linebackers should be in the middle because the middle is devoid. Two high safeties, the middle of the field is a weak point of two deep. All right? This linebacker for some reason, seemed like his body lean, seemed like he's going here when he should be getting here. And this guy should have a sense of urgency to get here to make them throw the ball. There's no one in his zone that's threatening him. Keep getting depth. And they throw it right over top. See when he went up? They have two guys throw it right. The freaking first down is here and it's third down. You don't care about this. You don't care. You really don't. You don't care about that. You care about these. And his safety's in good position. He's outside of two. Inside of one. He's outside of two. Inside of one. He is expecting help in his middle. So people would probably say, oh, and then he slipped. That's not good. And, oh my God, the safety messed up. Yeah, he's the low man on the totem pole that messed up. These guys screwed this up. Good pass, though. Oh my goodness. They get him again. I promise you. I promise you. The coaches went over this over and over again because now this time they ran out a bunch formation. But they still, all they doing is trying. Oh my goodness. Who has the running back? Something's all fish with this coverage. Because this, I guess he's running. Who has the running back? This is blown coverage all day, every day. Florida did nothing special. But the play caller, well, I can't see him on the sideline right now, just knew Georgia has issues. He's right there. I just saw him. Oh, my goodness. They ran the same freaking route combination the whole game. Again, even though he motioned to it, I don't know what their check is or what it would be. This guy's weak. Three guys in it. Look, same thing. Three guys, weak running back, tight end. I don't know what they're going to do. Let me see because I have no idea. Linemen, they're passing. Right now, it's a pass. Heads high. No one's attacking the line of scrimmage to try to get some push. It's a pass right now. I don't have to see anything else. It's a pass. So now I know it's a pass. I guarantee you they're doing something like this. Or he's going up the field. They're doing something or he's going here. One of them. One of those three routes in this back of the backfield. I don't know what the play is, guys. Because I just cut it up. Oh, now. Remember I said Monday that the option would be, if these guys start overplaying it, would be to come here, and that's what they did. The linebacker played this the wheel route well, but now he gave up that. So for me, just saying for me, if I see this as a coach, and my linebacker is on space by himself, I'm not going to leave him alone. I'm going to play in and out with these two guys. And then whoever, if he goes out, then this guy helps him out. If he goes in, then this guy helps him out. So like on this route, they run a pretty good route. It will be tough but he should be driving this now, which could help drive through that. See, I don't know if he was supposed to run this because now you got two guys stacked on top of each other, but it is what it is. All they're trying to do is attack the linebacker. I'm going to do this again. This is a run. This guy fire off. You can tell the difference. That's a run. I'm gonna go through this the rest of the game, so people gonna. That's how I play. We play zone though. These guys can't read that. But well, what's his name? Jones in the game too. So all these are gonna be runs. So I'm not gonna even talk about this because this is obvious. He's not gonna pass the ball. All right, now this is Trask back in. Now I'm gonna Tavish run a pass. Now that one's tough. I'm going to say pass because no one's going down. But they have a pulling line back. I think they pulling for the zone read. But that's a pass. And this is a good one. I've said a long time ago, Mullins is brilliant. He's underrated. This guy knows how to call offenses. And he has gone from Tebow to Dak to now Trask, who I don't even think started senior in high school. He's working it again. Now, they were doing it three by one, line with the running back weak. Well, now they said, well, we're going to get him this time. We're going to put him on the strong side, fake the zone read, and we're just going to leak him out. Watch it. Fake the zone read. Now, linebackers, their eye discipline is horrible. Where are you going? They got two guys over here that's open. Where are you going? Where are you going? Right here, this guy. And he looks like a nickelback. Where are you going? He's outflanked by both of these guys. He could have thrown to him or him. Oh, why didn't he throw to the running back? This is quarterbacks. Trask is one of the best in the conference. He predetermined where he was throwing it to because that running back is wide open. His shows to turn that way. This guy has to catch and turn. All you gotta do is lay this out there. That's 6. He threw to unless the tight end took it from him, I'm not sure. So now, close formation, or it seems like they're going to motion the guy. Never mind. So 2 by 2, running back strong, run. I was supposed to do that. Tell you how the linemen fire off. It's real easy, guys, when you look at it. That's a run. You got to read through the guards. That guard. And the best way is to read the uncovered guard. See, that guard's covered. He can't really, he's got to worry about that guy, so he can't fire as much. But this guy, watch, he's uncovered. He's free to get the chip on probably this guy and go to the next level. So read the uncovered guy. That's a run. That's a run. Ooh, good job, Georgia. Sheesh. What happened into the field? Why did them linemen just... They didn't let them get across their face. And this guy did a good job. The lineman missed it. 3rd long. Should be a pass, but let's see. Let's see what the lineman tell you. Pass. Right now, it's pass. Ball it's barely in Trask hands. I know right now it's a pass. Good job. You got to bring that ball down, Trask. Ooh, Georgia. Oh, Lord, he missed him. Oh, my goodness, he missed him. Georgia hit them with what they were getting hit with. Now, instead of having a closed formation, they had a weak running back with a 2 by 2, but they run the same. They attacking this linebacker because they know Grantham likes to play man-to-man too. So they know that linebacker it depends. He should have a running back. Let me see how they run it. Yeah, no. He has the running back. This guy has the tight end. They believe their tight end can beat that lineman who's right on press coverage. for a linebacker who's not used to press coverage. And then he screws up unless they're playing zone. But they got him nonetheless. That's tough for him. If he has... So the thing about it, guys, normally, if you have curl flat and the guy that you have curl flat runs a flat and goes up, you have to carry him. But it's extremely difficult on that linebacker. But they got him. Oh my God, this is a perfect call. But geez, can we get it to him now? Oh, it is right now. It's got to be 28-41 probably. 28-41. 2-possession game. That could have made it 1. Got to make that throw, man. Jeez. Coach just schemed it up perfectly and you... This is what you got is 3rd down. You got to trust it. He's wide open. You got to throw it to him right now. Right now. Throw it. It's not that long a throw. It's a 10-yard throw. He is about 5 yards away. You can make that one. If you would have threw it right now, look at it. He's looking over here. I'm confused why he didn't throw it. This is society's reading. And if anybody tells you quarterback reads the whole field, it's lying to you. He's reading this half of the field. He's open. Who he's trying to get it to? He's trying to get it to this guy, probably. He missed it. He missed 2 on that possession. Now, Florida just going to try to milk this clock. It's in the 4th quarter. They're up by 2 possessions. Ooh, Trask missed one. This is what pressure does. And I say this all the time. I rather, as a defensive back, I want pressure more than sacks. Pressure causes this to happen. And when that happens, sometimes you can get an interception. Can't believe Trask. I think Trask thought he was going to sit. You know what? And this is Jones' fault. Because, let me see. They rushing 5. He should have read blitz. If he reads blitz, that means this zone is open because typically this guy will fall into it. So when you read that, he should sit down. That's on the receiver. Not reading the same thing Trask had read on that one. He should have said that's not a bad pass. All right. Defense got off the field. Wow. That's a horrible throw. Now, they run this play. I can't remember who started. But what they're doing is they giving this guy basically almost 20 yards of room. He needs to run this way, though. He needs to try to get separation from this guy by going a little horizontal. He went almost straight up the field. He's just going to hitch up to give him that room. That's really hard in a corner. He's going to stay on the numbers. He should be like over here. And I think that's what a quarterback was thinking. He threw it more outside. Oof. That's almost off the gate. Now, this is when you can get fooled a little bit. I'm not calling linemen. When they run a draw, this is why the draw is effective. Those linemen are in pass. Well, that guy might have given away. Remember when I say read the uncovered guard? The uncovered guard. He fired off. That should have, well, I guess he did. So why did he miss? See him? Oh, then okay. Georgia just their players executed this well because that linebacker is coming off, but that guard, or was the center, whichever one they comboed, he came off with perfect timing. Oof, that's tough. Great tackle. Good tackle by the secondary, getting him off of him. Well, he missed him. Came at him too late. So right now he's reading his one-on-one, see if they, but then they got him double. So now he's got to come off of this. Because they got double high. Safety on the top, he's playing man under. He stepped up in the pocket nicely. He's open. Who's he? He must be looking here. But you see the two. Came off too late. Almost had him. Because look, there's, see, let me see. This is worth saying. This is the bad part about playing man. Let's say he got it to him. Let's say he was able to hit him in stride. Look at where all Florida players, all of them, but inside that bubble. If he catches it, if he catches this thing, there's nobody over here. All you got to do is beat that guy. Then these guys got to chase. That's a bad. They ran everybody over here. If he completes this, all you got to do is shake that guy in his ball game. That's how close Georgia was all game. Look at that. There's nobody in white jersey over there. I like it. Oh. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what this guy's reading. Oh, he had him. That's a good read. Safeties stand over here for some reason, not in the middle of the field. See, this is what the quarterback is reading, right? He sees man. If the safety is over the top of this, they're going to probably try to throw this one in this void, in this hole between the linebackers. That's just natural. But since he's outside the hash, this guy becomes wide open. He's the option. Just couldn't make it happen. Oh, shit. Georgia had their chances, man. That's where to step up in the pocket. Well, why? Why not take the layup? Why not take the layup? He's right in front of you. Do a great job of climbing the pocket. Take the layup. Y'all going to go for it. He's going to make it anyway. Take the layup. Or take this guy. That's easy for me to say. Sitting up here in my office in air condition. Way to step up in the, see that step up in the pocket. People talking about our offensive line is not doing a good job. It's not them, man. The quarterback's got to help them out. Step up in the pocket. Lineman, rise him around. Step up in the pocket. Wheel route again. Oh, my goodness. They haven't played this well yet. Now they do a 2x2, so it's a little different. The linebacker got him. That's coach put a lot on that line. You can't look though. See, look how close he was. Let me show you where he looks. You can't look. You're in a trail position right there. He gets through the trash, fine. He's fine right now. He gets through the trash, fine. You cannot look right there. You slow down a half a step. You cannot look. If he didn't look, he just ran to him. He looked again. You can't peek when you trailing. You cannot peek when you trailing. Oh no! Look how close close this game could have been. This is a pick six. Oh, no. No, how you missed that? Oh, jeez. It's still a 2-possession game. And how many passes did they miss? Now this is to me, this one I'm gonna blame on the lineman, because you cannot give a quarterback this much time. Now, as if you watch me for a few years now, I always say you gotta know down and distance first. Third and long. As a defensive back, you have to understand that not every play is interception worthy. This is not interception worthy unless he just throws it to you. Okay? You still only down 2 possessions. You cannot, right here, this guy here drives on the ball. He drives on the ball, but he takes his eyes off the receivers. Third and long. I know it's hard, but you got to be disciplined. Third and long, we trying to get off the field. Okay? So he drove, and now he's still, he loses total contact. He's coming this way while the receiver's going that way because he's looking at the quarterback. It's man-to-man, man. You just cannot you cannot do that. It's third and long. At that point in the game, you can potentially get the ball back. You got to be disciplined. That's just how you got to think. See, some guys just don't think through the game. Every down, I go to the line of scrimmage when I play, and I'm like, I'm playing the game in my head. Because I'm telling you, at corner, the game get boring, especially when I play, when they ran a lot. You play the game through your head. Okay, third and long. Okay, what's the score? How much time on the clock? I'm going to play discipline thing, or am I going to try to get an interception? You can't get it unless it's not like you turn down interceptions. I'm not saying that. But you have to know down the distance and say, am I going to take a chance at trying to step in front of one without being 100% guaranteed the ball is coming? It's tough to do, but he just gave them new downs. Because not only did he go for it, he totally lost his guy. He could have went and jumped it and then still retraced the steps. But he couldn't because he went full board. He's throwing it, and he just lost his guy. That's the problem of running man-to-man all game. Now, Florida's just going to milk this clock now. Oh, that's good. See, now this is one way how you eliminate the wheel route. You get your defense in to, instead of him chipping you, you chip him. Bam! Now, the only bad part about you lose a pass. Oh, my goodness. You lose a pass rusher, but that will end all that. Ooh. I know I say this, but just in case, new watcher. You send this guy in motion to see if they're playing man. If a linebacker expands with him, they're playing man, which to me means I might look backside because you know he's one-on-one with some room because you just vacated a linebacker because whoever has him is going to have to move with him. Then that linebacker's going to have to shift a little bit, which leaves a natural void. Let's see if the linebacker shift. No, he's just coming. He's blitzing. So now you know you got a void. Hot route. Where was he throwing? I'm going to just tell you one thing. Georgia. Okay, I guess he reads the ball. Never mind. That's good football. See what we got here. You cannot run sideways against speed teams. And I hope this is not just our quarterback, so you can see this. Watch if he would step up in the pocket. Step up in the pocket. Don't go that way. Step up in the pocket. He has probably a natural valley to go. Running like this is not good. You got to step up in the pocket. No, sir. Oh, my goodness. I understand. I guess it's ball game. He's not going to just, it's 4th down. You got to do something. And as a quarterback, see, this is the thing. As a quarterback, you know Grantham is going to bring the pressure. You have to understand where your hot read is. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I'm not gonna lie. That's a hard one. Maybe the OC should have had him roll out, knowing that they were gonna blitz. Okay, this is pretty much game because they're just gonna run the clock out. So, all right, guys, that's it for this Georgia-Florida game. I got through it. Software didn't hang up on me again. I appreciate you guys watching. And I will see you guys on Friday.